I'm here with Bob Ford, aka the Water Pirate. Him and I have crossed paths on the water bill issue before. We both have gotten screwed over with our water bills. And it still looks like the problem's occurring. Last time I was at City Hall, someone was complaining about their water bills. And the lady was explaining to test the toilet with the food coloring. That's like the standard answer, it seems, in the beginning, and then that gets them away till the next meeting. But anyway, you wanted to talk about the desalination plant, right?
Yeah, Scott. There's so many issues going on in the city, it's mind-boggling, but one big issue looming over the heads of the taxpayers of Brockton is the Aquaria situation down in Dayton, Mass. And it's appalling to realize how many citizens have no clue about what's going on. But so far the city's dumped over $60 million on this edifice down there for absolutely nothing. And give you a quick example. Is a Korean company right now owns it. They own about 87% of it. But however, there's another 13% who nobody has any idea who they are. But I've got strong suspicions they're high-ranking city officials that right now they're looking to pay almost $80 million to buy this thing, which is it's an absolute waste of money. But if the sale does go through, the 13%ers are going to walk away with $10 million in their pocket. Not a bad day's pay on the taxpayers' time. But,
I would say that those 13%, that original seed money, has to be disclosed. We need full disclosure on that if we're going to buy the plant. That transparency needs to happen. We are using 2 million gallons of water a day now from the Aquaria. They push that through. We've been doing that for maybe 2 months right now. So at least they're using some of the water. That wasn't the case for the past, 6 years, 5 years, something like that. That was one of the things, I felt strongly about, why are we just paying money and allowing a material breach of the contract to happen? The contract needs to be renegotiated, and we need some sort of refund. We have leverage. They're pretty much out of business if we aren't there. And I'll keep it short for now. Anything else you want to add?
yeah, you had mentioned the city taking 2 million gallons of water a day. That's another thing most folks don't realize, that we're paying these people over $500,000 a month, and that's just for nothing. That's without taking a drop of water.
To keep it running.
Yeah, that's without taking a drop of water. Now, the way the contract reads, whatever we take from them, we have to pay for every gallon of water that comes through the system. So 2 million gallons of water a day is 60 million gallons of water a month. That's just a quick information. Over $200,000 more a month, on top of the $500,000 that we're paying them. It's completely ridiculous. And what are we doing with the 2 million gallons of water a day?
Well, we are using it. It's going into the general, we use about anywhere from 9 to 11 million gallons of water per day. So it's sort of offsetting the water we deplete from Silver Lake.
But
right now,
according to the water systems manager, Brian Creedon, I took a tour of the plant with several other people a few years back, and Mr. Creedon was asked, what's the price of a gallon of water versus a gallon of water from Silver Lake? And he said it's 18 times more to produce a gallon of desalinated water than it is from Silver Lake. So, do the math.
Yep. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your voice.
All right, Scott. Hopefully this November people get off their rear ends and go for some change in the city.
Yeah, I want to see a lot better turnout than the 9% we saw in the preliminary. That's a sad state of affairs when only 9% of the registered voters. Keep in mind, there's a lot of people that aren't even registered to vote. They don't want to be registered to vote. They don't want anything to do with politics. It's so disgusting to a lot of people now that they want nothing, they don't want to hear about it, because it is, all that negative energy being spewed, you know, with partisan politics and whatnot, that adversely affects your health. And a lot of people just don't want that stress level anymore. So we're turning off people by, you know, all this infighting and partisan politics and insider deals. Hopefully all that can eventually change. I know it's been going on for decades, so it's not going to happen overnight, but if people remain steadfast, I think, you know, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak.
Well, that's why public apathy in the city is the most rampant problem that we have. People won't go out and vote, and time after time, the folks down there at the greater extended family at the City Hall just keep on staying in there. And all they do is they're self-serving people down there, and they look out for their own interest, and they hold with the city. That's all I gotta say.
All right, thanks. Take care.